Hi, I'm Beth from the music blog Beth Ray Writes, and I'm here today at Applestump Records in Nantwich interviewing James McGrath about his debut new album. Hi James, thank you so much for joining us.
Hi Beth, thanks for having me.
No, it's alright. How are you?
I'm good, thanks, I'm good.
Yeah, so the album's out in a few weeks now, September the 13th.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the recording process and how it went?
Oh, it went fantastic. I was very lucky. I recorded it in a little village called Clough-Jordan in Tipperary in Ireland. So a guy called Peter Maher.
Yeah.
He's a fantastic producer, and it went so smooth, and I'm chuffed to have an album like this.
Oh, cool. And can you tell us a little bit about how long it took to record the album?
It didn't take too long. He's quick. He's on the ball. I would say it took about 4 months.
Oh, cool.
3 months, and that was just over getting times right and getting in and getting out. But it was quite swift, you know.
Yeah, and how was the process recording with Peter as well? Was it good?
It was really enjoyable. It was very different than any time I've recorded before. He really understood me, and I probably broke his heart in a lot of ways. But he really understood me, and he was able to get out really what I wanted, you know.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, fab. And I saw early this year you spent quite a bit of time in America and you filmed the video for the single Hold On whilst you were there.
Yeah.
Did you record any of the tracks whilst you were in America?
I recorded one track. So one track off the album is not recorded by Peter Maher. It's recorded with another Peter,
Okay.
a guy called Peter Klett. And we recorded Hold On with him, and we done the music video in Florida in a great friends of mine, Phil and Mary. They have this kind of they have a bar set up in their house and out the back, and it's a fantastic area, and that's where we done the video. So
Oh, cool. You can't tell. I would have thought it was a real bar when I watched
well,
the
it
video.
is a real bar. That's how good Phil and Mary have this real bar on their premises. It's really cool.
Yeah, pro. Brilliant.
Yeah.
And how was it working with Peter Klett, wasn't it?
Oh, it was really cool. So
Yeah.
it was really cool. I was probably more nervous, because I had never met him. Like Peter Maher, I know he's a family friend. He played with my dad and that. So first time meeting Peter Clayton, I had a bit of because I knew he was in Candlebox, and I had a bit of nerves. But he was just super nice when I got there, and he just helped me relax, and it was fantastic.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, because Peter Klett, for any viewers who aren't familiar, he was the lead guitarist of Candlebox. Is that right?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Cool. So, back to the album, there are a few older tracks on the album that fans will be able to recognise. So songs such as Eight Cans and Can't Get Out. And you've re-recorded them for the album. Can you tell us a little bit about that process and why you decided to re-record them?
Yeah. So Eight Cans has become a friend of mine more so than a song. I couldn't leave Eight Cans behind, and I always it's a song I'm always changing when I play live, and I always play it a little different at shows. So when it was coming time for the album track list, and I said I'll put Eight Cans on it, and I'm going to try it this way. I hear it in my head. And Peter Maher, he got a nice grasp of what I was looking for, and so I couldn't leave Eight Cans behind. And Can't Get Out has been Can't Get Out just sums everything up. There's a lot of I don't know what the word is, but a lot of the topics on the album all come into the song and Can't Get Out. So I said maybe that I'll have to bring that one on as well, you know.
Yeah, brilliant. And is that sort of why you decided that to be the lead album track? Because it's the one that begins the album, and the album's called Can't Get Out as well.
Yeah, a lot of the songs are about girls. A lot of the songs are about drinking. A lot of the songs are about gambling. A lot of the songs are about being depressed. A lot of the songs are about all that. And all of them topics are in the song Can't Get Out. So I said, that's a nice way to wrap it all up, you know.
Yeah, brilliant. Fab. So lots of themes covered in the album as well.
Yeah.
So leading on from that, because there are quite a few serious themes presented, especially in the tracks, as you just mentioned, Can't Get Out, Race to the Bottom and Footsteps, as just a few examples. How did it feel, and how does it feel opening yourself up by putting those songs out there, which are quite sensitive and so honest?
Well, it felt natural to me to do that. Like when I write, it feels natural for me to be honest, and to be as honest as I can. And I understand it leaves me vulnerable at gigs. But a lot of the time at my gigs, I say I don't make fans, I make friends. So they always talk to me about it afterwards and say they've been through something similar. And
yeah.
so I always knew that was That's my thing. Any of the artists I look up to, I think are being honest, and I always admired them for being as honest as they can, and I wanted to follow in that light. Like,
yeah. And what can you remember? What the first and the last tracks of the album that you recorded?
The first one I recorded, I think we done. What song did we do first? We done Race to the Bottom first because I was most comfortable with it. It's one of the oldest tracks on the album.
Yeah.
So we done that first because he wanted me to relax in the studio.
Yeah.
We done Race to the Bottom first. And I think the last song we recorded, definitely the last song we got pieced together was The Saint, which actually happens to be the last song, just coincidentally on the album.
Yeah.
But The Saint was the last one.
Cool. And when you finished recording The Saint, how did it feel when you knew you'd recorded the whole album? What was that feeling?
Oh, I couldn't believe I had a full album recorded.
Yeah.
Because I gave all my life dreaming of having my first album. You know, I feel like I thought it would come earlier, and I just think it came at the right time, to be honest, because I don't think I was ready all them years ago.
Yeah.
But I feel I'm ready now.
Brilliant. The song 8 Cans talks a lot about living in a small town, and we're here in Nantwich at Applestump, which is in a small town. So for any viewers who are musicians living in a small town wanting to follow in your footsteps, what advice would you give them?
Advice. I suppose I have to give the advice to myself too, is to stay going. And if it's truly what you want, don't look to get somewhere. Enjoy where you are and try and make it what you're doing where you are better. And the rest of the stuff might come to you, and it might not, but be happy where you are.
Yeah.
And just make that stronger rather than thinking, if I get there, I'll do this better, or if I get there, I'll do this better. Do it better where you are and try to do it better. Not that I am, but I'm trying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Try to make where you are better.
Brilliant. Good advice. And when I was listening to the album, there are a lot of tracks that I could picture of you singing live. So for you, which tracks are you most excited now that the album's nearly out to play live for the fans? Which are you most excited for?
I'm really excited to do the 2 country songs that I co-wrote. Because I'm not going to be playing guitar on them live. We're going to have a band behind it. So I'm looking forward to getting to put on a bit of a show and sing and get down out and walk around, get into the crowd, connect more. So them 2 country songs, easier done than said. And if I were me, I'm looking forward to playing them live because it's something new for me.
Yeah.
And it's a freedom of not having to play the acoustic guitar.
Amazing. Well, that sort of leads on to my next question. Is there going to be a tour anytime soon then?
Yes. Currently organising a full Irish tour, and we're going to have a short American tour before the year's out.
Wow, very exciting. Yeah. Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for your time today, James.
Thank you,
So,
Beth.
for those watching, Can't Get Out is out Friday the 13th September, so a few weeks away. And thank you so much. And thanks for Applestump for having us here today.
And thank you for having me. Thank you.
Cheers, thank you.